Alright, so we starting off with Darkseid, and he has made his entrance onto the Earth. The military pulls up with planes and they start shooting missiles, and multiple missiles end up hitting him, but this nigga is unfazed, taking no damage. Then he shoots lasers out his eyes and takes out every single one of these bitches. And after I seen that, I would have exited the fight before it even started. And for some reason, this nigga Green Lantern thought he was the main character of this bitch. So this man tries to run up on Darkseid and gets his ass one-shotted. And to make things worse, they started hopping a nigga right after. And then Flash hopped in to save bro, and this is where the all-out brawl started. Shazam is putting in work, Wonder Woman is putting in work, and my nigga Batman. And Green Lantern is over here on the floor, and bro still hasn't learned his lesson, cause he decides to rush back in at Darkseid. He turns into the train and fails miserably. And y'all can see the nigga Darkseid didn't even move. Darkseid turns, and this nigga Superman starts throwing. But then Darkseid grabs him by his cape and throws him like he was a toy. And you would think after Green Lantern saw the strongest nigga on the team get violated, he would give up. But this nigga got that Vegeta pride, so he rushes in and tries to sneak Darkseid and ends up getting his whole arm broken. Then he just tosses bro to the side. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he lost all his aura cause he been getting violated this whole fight. And look at Cyborg, bro look like he don't wanna be here. Nigga went from a star quarterback to a half human, half robot superhero. That's tough. They continue to box for a little bit, and Darkseid decides to Hulk smash the whole city. So Superman and Flash realize they gotta get up out of here. Darkseid shoots lasers at them and they both start taking off running. And Flash ended up saving the civilians on the street and he got away successfully. But that nigga Superman was in the air and he ended up getting caught and they captured him. And I want y'all to peep how this nigga was throwing up BLM. Darkseid's minions end up taking Superman back to their base. And this man Darkseid is still over here destroying the whole city. The Flash pulls up on the rest of the Justice League to let them know Superman got taken. So Green Lantern tries to go after Superman by himself, but Batman pulls up to stop him. Your arm is broken, you idiot. I could handle this. Get the fuck out my way. You're gonna die. Then I die. What are you trying to prove? I'm not trying to prove shit. You got no powers talking to me, nigga. I ain't wanna say it, but you's a bum. Darkseid been folding your ass this whole fight. You ain't been doing shit for the team. Shut your whole ass up. After their conversation, they decided that Batman was gonna go after Superman. So he let Darkseid's minions capture him and take him back to where Superman is at. Darkseid is over here evaporating the whole city. And they got Flash over here watching like he's Stephon Diggs when they lost to the Chiefs. The Justice League realize if they're gonna win this, they gotta huddle up and work together as a team. And on the other end, Batman has made it to the base. And he made sure to throw that bat suit back on, cause this nigga had no aura without that shit. And they got Superman over here getting his ass tortured. Ain't this the guy y'all said is the strongest in fiction? Goku would never go out like this. Darkseid is flying around the city with his hands behind his back, and the Justice League end up seeing him. Shazam rushes in at Darkseid thinking it's sweet, but Darkseid grabs this nigga with one hand. Then he starts to use bro as his own weapon. Flash rushes in and gets his ass knocked off. Flash and Wonder Woman hop in to double team Darkseid. And this man just throws Shazam at Wonder Woman. On the other end, Batman was able to make it to where Superman was at. Bro takes out a knife, but Batman disarms this nigga. But if I'm bro right here, I'm not scared because Batman's a fraud. He doesn't kill anybody. Bro ended up calling up backup, so now Batman has to worry about them. The rest of the Justice League all start to rush in at Darkseid and his minions. Flash rushes in full speed at Darkseid. He shoots lasers and Flash dodges it and makes a water tornado around him. He punches Darkseid, kicks him, then he runs away. Shazam pulls up, gets weaved twice, block, punch, then lasers to the chest. Green Lantern sneaks bro from behind, pushing him back. So Darkseid rushes back in. He gets behind Green Lantern and punches him into the water. Shazam and Wonder Woman come in as backup. Wonder Woman starts attacking Darkseid, then she hits a front flip. And we gotta stop real quick cause I know y'all see what's on the screen. I'm already knowing Superman be putting in work with that. Wonder Woman starts running on Darkseid and grabs his neck with the lasso. He tries to shoot lasers at her, but she blocks it and then stabs him in his eye. And that shit right there pissed this nigga off cause he went full on crash out mode. And I don't know why she is smiling right now.
Your time has come. There's no way out of this one.
Darkseid rushes in at Wonder Woman full speed. Then this nigga start giving her the treatment Broly gave Goku. Then they crash into another building and he start throwing a whole bunch of rights and lefts. He don't care what gender she is, he's standing for equal rights. Flash rushes in at Darkseid to give her some help. But when he goes back into attack one more time, he gets hit with a left causing an explosion. And Darkseid was gonna finish him off and pack him up, but Green Lantern pulls up to save bro. Shazam and Cyborg pull up to double team Darkseid. But then Cyborg gets grabbed, thrown to the floor, and he start getting his ass beat on. Then Darkseid picks his ass up and throws him into a whole nother building. Shazam pulls up and shocks him in the back, but Darkseid ends up throwing his ass too. Wonder Woman pulls up and punches this nigga all the way up to the 30th floor. Then when he's falling, they all start to rush in at him. While he's falling out the air, the whole team start jumping bro ass. Eventually, Wonder Woman was able to get him tied up in the lasso again. So now it's up to Flash to do the finishing hit. Eventually, Darkseid was able to overpower all of them, but Flash was able to pull up and slash his eye with a crowbar in time. And on the other side, we got Superman crashing out on Batman, but this nigga Superman can't even touch bro. The way Batman is moving, the nigga looking like I-GOT-GUS out here. The Justice League is flying away cause this nigga Darkseid is on crash out timing. And I don't know how bro is still fighting cause this nigga is blind now. Eventually Cyborg finds a way to send all those things back that came with Darkseid. So he hacks into the box, opening a whole bunch of portals, sending them all back. And Darkseid is still over here trying to throw hands with Shazam and Flash. But a portal opens and starts pulling him in too. Shazam goes to push Darkseid into the portal, but Darkseid wasn't trying to leave. So he throws bro on the floor and knees this nigga in his chest. I don't know what's worse, that shit or the shit Robin hit Psychotech with. Wonder Woman and Flash pull up and start grabbing Darkseid with the lasso. Then Superman comes out of nowhere and punches bro. He rushes in, punches Darkseid, then he starts pushing him back. Darkseid falls, then gets kneed to the face. Then he grabs him and puts heat vision all in his eyes. Someone must have told Superman what Darkseid did to Wonder Woman for him to be fighting like this. The rest of the team hop in and start jumping Darkseid so they could push him back into the portal. Superman and Wonder Woman punch him all the way into the portal. Cyborg tries to close the portal, but the box explodes. And they over here jumping Darkseid, but he one-shots all three of them. Batman pulls up and jumps on Darkseid and puts one of his gadgets on his back. And he starts flying back. But this nigga gotta be the biggest tryhard, cause this nigga gets up and starts beating the shit out of all 5 of these niggas. Cyborg realizes he needs some type of energy to be able to power this, so Shazam helps him by flying up to the air and making a whole bunch of thunder to use as the power source. And Darkseid knows the portal's gonna close, so he grabs Superman to take him with him. And that's what I call D1 hating, cause you know you lost and you trying to take a nigga down with you. But Superman wasn't going for that, so he headbutts Darkseid. Then they all go for the finishing blow. Then the portal ended up closing and the fight was finally over.